Transform your performance. Discover why habits are the secret weapon to athletic success. As an athlete, I am sure you are always on the hunt for ways to improve your game. Each level you reach offers new opportunities to succeed, along with many new challenges. Your job is to figure out an efficient way to continually elevate your game. But no matter what sport you play or what level you're currently in, a single principle remains the same. You need consistency. Consistency is what truly leads to success. Consistent training and having a consistent approach will provide you with the edge you need over your competition and place you in a position to reach the potential you know you're capable of. This is where habits come into play. The power of habits. What is a habit? A habit is something you do consistently without having to think very much about it. For example, brushing your teeth is a habit, I hope. At least once a day, you have the habit of throwing some toothpaste on a toothbrush and cleaning your teeth. But when was the last time you really had to think about brushing your teeth? I doubt it's something you spend all day worrying about or the whole week planning for. That's because it's a habit. Habits create consistency as they remove a lot of thinking and turn an action into something you do at an almost subconscious level. When it comes to sports, this power is something you want to be sure you're using to its full capacity. I said in the introduction that consistency is key to your success as an athlete. Now I'm sure when you read that, your mind immediately thought about being consistent in the outcome. However, how much control do you honestly have over the outcome of your performance? Very little, except for the way you train, prepare, think and feel leading into and during competition. Therefore, the type of consistency I'm referring to that has such a tremendous impact on your success is consistency in preparation and approach. But there are many aspects within your game that need to be worked on, and a ton of tools, exercises you must use to do so. Thinking nonstop about what all you need to do each day can be draining. For this reason, habits need to become your best friend. By turning an action into a habit, you take away that tiring effort of having to think and plan, and simply know that each day, week, you are putting in the consistent effort you know is going to lead to success. So the next question is, what are some of the main habits you need to begin building as an athlete? By turning an action into a habit, you take away that tiring effort of having to think and plan, and simply know that each day, week, you are putting in the consistent effort you know is going to lead to success. Different habits athletes need for success. Now, the specific habits you build will be dependent on your sport. However, there are general categories that are important for you to focus on. These include strength and conditioning, skills training, mental training, and nutrition. Habit number 1, strength and conditioning. There's no denying the ever-increasing importance of becoming stronger and faster as an athlete. The degree to which you aim for strength, speed, or quickness will depend upon the sport you play. However, no matter what type of athlete you are, focusing on strength and conditioning training will help. When I say strength and conditioning, what I'm referring to is a term that encompasses all forms of physical training that goes outside of the specific skills within your sport. So this will include work performed in the weight room, aerobic conditioning, along with speed and agility training. Why is it, do you think, that developing the habit of performing strength and conditioning work is important? It all boils down to how progress is made. To strengthen your body or gain speed, you need time. Consistent repetition is necessary for your body to make the adaptations that translate into more power or quickness. Consistency that you may not always be in the mood to do. By creating a habit of strength and conditioning training, you can rest assured you are putting in the required amount of repetition to make the improvements you want within your game. Habit number 2, skills training. Above all else, if you aren't highly skilled within your sport, success isn't very likely. Working on your skills isn't something unfamiliar to you. I'm sure you've spent many hours practicing and fine-tuning your mechanics. But what about the training you do on your own? In my experience, practices can only do so much to help you develop high-level skills, mainly because you aren't the sole focus unless you play an individual sport. Your coach has to work on making the team as a whole better. Therefore, you need to ensure time is spent outside of formal practice building your strengths and improving your weaknesses. Step #3, make it daily. If you do something today, wait 3 days and do it again. Then wait another 4 days to perform it once more. That is a lot less likely to develop into a habit than if you did the same activity each day. Now, in order for this to work, you must remember the previous step. Start small. You want to perform your new habit daily, but that doesn't mean overwhelm yourself in the process. For example, as a basketball player who wants to develop the habit of practicing free throws, don't force yourself to shoot 100 each day. Begin by shooting 10 each day, then increase it to 15, 20, and so on. Performing your new habit daily allows for consistency and gives you a greater chance of growing accustomed to doing it on a regular basis. Step #4. Never miss twice. Have you ever started working on a habit only to miss a day, which then turns into 2 and 3, and then a month has gone by and the habit has become a thing of the past? I know I have. To counteract this, I have a rule when it comes to creating a habit. Never miss twice. This can be explained best through an example. Let's say you are working to develop the habit of sticking to a nutritional plan recommended by your coach. You've stuck to it quite well for a whole week, but on Saturday you hang out with your friends, you guys go out to eat, have a few drinks, then you go on a date at night and eat some ice cream afterwards. You diverted from your plan, but does that mean you have to get upset with yourself and throw up your arms proclaiming that your habit is destroyed? No. You simply wake up the next morning and make sure you get yourself back on track. When working on building a habit, always remember, missing once is okay, but never miss twice. Step #5, have an accountability partner. The final step is all about seeking help. We all need someone who can let us know when we're slacking and keep us accountable towards our goals. For you, this may be a teammate, a coach, a parent, or a close friend. The only real piece of advice I have when it comes to choosing your accountability partner is that they must be able to tell you the truth and not be afraid to let you know when you need to get yourself back on track. Final thoughts. The best way to improve is through consistency. You need to be sure whatever aspect of your game you are wanting to improve, repetitive and deliberate work is being put forth, though this can often become tiring to think about. Constantly having to remember what you're going to do each day, which is why habits can be the key to your success as an athlete. Whether it's working on your strength, speed, mindset, physical skills, nutrition, or anything else, turning the action into a habit will ensure the consistent work necessary to succeed is being put forth. Use this 5-step strategy to form any new habit you want and unlock the power habits can give you as an athlete. Leave a comment if you have any questions and like and subscribe if you benefit from the content.